Hi guys, this is Anna with Passions of Paper. Today I have 4 chunky, grungy, vintagey journals to show off to you today. These are of the abandoned asylum or abandoned mental hospital type of theme. Basically, Cassina with Alice Art Print Store reached out to me, told me that she was working on these, and was wondering if I'd be interested in using her kits and also working with her to help come up with ideas of more digitals for her to make. And I told her absolutely, because this is a theme I've been wanting to do for a while, and I had so much fun that I made 4 full-size journals. So for the most part, they're pretty much the same on the inside. They do have like different pictures on some of the pages, and then just different journaling cards and stuff, but the theme and like the imagery is all the same throughout. So I'm really just going to go into detail through one of them, but I will do a very quick like skim through of the rest of them. So these are the cover images. Here we've got this like laboratory bed picture, super vintage and grungy, and definitely looks abandoned. We've got this cheesecloth behind that, and then I did some black dyed, what's it called, canvas. We have my button elastic closure, which is inside of the signature strings, so it will not fall off and get lost. Then we've got what I think is a crow. I can't tell if I don't know the difference between a crow or a raven, but we got one of those there on this stone fence here, and just looks very eerie. And then otherwise, other than the cover images, the covers are all pretty much the same. These are a hardcover, and the spine's just a little bit rounded to just give it a little bit of a different look. We've got this woman walking down the asylum hallway. Very eerie. So I'm just going to do a full flip through of this one. Here you'll see, this is a very different cover for me. I did not do a fabric on the inside. I just did this green file folder, and then I did a manila file folder on top of that. And I basically made this folio that flips open. Every single one of these journals has this. And then we've got these 2 pockets, and inside the 2 pockets we've got some journaling cards. I grunged it up a lot and then put some washi tapes on it. And then here we've got this that's on a paper clip. So all these journaling cards, they're inked on both sides, and they're backed with this vintagey looking backside to add to the theme. So you just string that up like that, and then the back side here I just did one of these little index file folders, and that's also a pocket, so it just doesn't have anything in it at the moment. So this is a nice thick hardcover, and then there's 5 signatures in these journals with 340 pages, and each signature starts with a manila folder. And basically I hand cut these manila folders so that they would have these little tabs. And well, actually they're not all manila, we got green ones for the second and the fourth, but I cut it so that all these tabs go all the way down in order. And I forgot to mention, these journals are 9 inches tall by 6.5 inches wide, and they have a 2.5 inch spine. So we've got, on the beginning of the file folder, we have a paper clip, this bronze paper clip, and then just like kind of like a file document. Basically I made these like they are the patient's files from the mental asylums. So they've got these little black and white images of the patient on the first there, and then just some other fun stuff throughout. Turned this one into a pocket. I've got some burnt paper in here, coffee dyed burnt paper. And all these digitals that you're going to see are listed in the description box below. Like I said, they're all from Alice Art Print Store on Etsy. She made an incredible collection. And they're large kits. Like most of these kits that have these images were like 100 pages each. So lots of variety and lots of good stuff. Here we've got some brown graph paper. This is a page from a law book that is from 1942. So I thought, well, the year line kind of lines up, but also like it's pretty cool that it's like actually like law from 1942. So I included pages from that book throughout all these journals. And then we've got vintage notepad paper here. I don't know what the year is on that. This is also some vintage paper. This page here is from a real journal from 1966, as you can see right there. So this is someone's real writings. It doesn't have anything to do with asylums or anything like that, but it's just still really cool having a journal page that was handwritten from 1966. Got some nice brown crunchy paper in here, some masking paper, and such fun images. There's the center of the signature. Here I use this as a flip out. It's got some extra writing space there for some nice secret journaling. And then we've got a big size journaling card and two small size journaling cards. And then here I use this as a tuck space, and we've just got another large journaling card. So there are lots of pages for writing on and lots of journaling cards. Lots and lots of them. Here we are up to the middle signature, so I did something a little bit different. I used this rusty clip here to put a little scrappy notepad in, so it's got several pages in there, and then this is just paper clipped on, and then underneath that we've got another journaling card. And that's the end of that one. Now, like I said, I'm going to quickly skim through these other 3, and basically if you are very interested in purchasing one of these other 3, but the quick skim through is not enough, feel free to reach out to me and ask for a full flip through. But I mean, as you can see, like for the most part, this is pretty much the same, just different page, like different images and different places and stuff. And they all have the folio here at the beginning. And all the outside file folders were made the same. So lots of fun stuff. Alright, I want to thank you guys so much for checking out this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!